Welcome, everyone, to another game where I'm bringing you only the very best, the most exciting games from my own gameplay. Now, this game is a game between the Italians down here in the red on the south of the map, and in the north of the map, we have me spawning in as Persians. This is a random Civ ranked game at around 1250 elo, and I'm thinking, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with the Persians against the Italians? Because if the Italians get a castle up, I'm kind of in trouble as Persians. Persians really like to go cavalry on these land maps. There's not a whole lot else that the Persians can do. So I'm a little bit concerned about how this is going to play out. And some background to this game, I've just gotten crushed in about 5 minutes in the two previous games to this game. Not feeling good. I was playing some basketball, got hit in the eyeball twice. Came home to relax a little bit and just getting wrecked on the ranked ladder. And I really want to win. I want to win. So I'm not feeling good about this game. The Persians against the Italians. Um, you can see on the map here. I have a pretty forward gold, but I also have a nice back gold. Berries off to the side board, and I'm finding everything, bringing in my sheep and red down here in the south of the map, doing a similar thing with just this gold that's pretty well protected over here, but the berries are forward for red and a nasty hill right on the front of his base. But I do as well. Well, not so bad because I have a wood line on it. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to keep the Italians from getting to Genoese crossbowmen. And I think, all right, I need to pressure. I need to pressure red before red can get a castle up. That's the idea. Just get the pressure in before red can get a castle up, and red bringing in boar, and I'm bringing in my first boar. So just very clean, normal gameplay for now. As I do a little ring around the rosy with my board, make sure that it kind of stays right where I want it. Knock him down right there. So very similar gameplay so far. Both of us just executing our Dark Age build orders. I've got 4 on wood because I'm looking at a mana arms rush, and over here in the red, 3 on wood. And I see this villager, and you got to do it. I see he runs away and hits my villager or my scout. I was gonna leave it. I was gonna be nice, but nah, nope, not anymore. Not if you're gonna start something. So I just run off after damaging this villager, and I'm coming back for more. In comes the spore, um, and I come back in for some more. Got the boar coming in, and this is wow, this is messy for him, but also don't get the villager, and my scout's pretty weak. And this, I have to show you this. I don't want to show you this. I don't want you to see this. I'm over here microing my scout, and I look back and realize my villager's taking 2 downhill hits. I tried for the house trick, failed the house trick pretty badly, and bring the boar in. I've lost the villager now. That's not good. So now I'm down a villager already, and I'm just not feeling good about this game. Red walling up already, trying to wall pretty well everything, I would say, and pushing in some deer. Nicely done by red down here. But I'm not worried about this side of the base. That's not what I am looking at. I'm going to be looking at these berries, this hill. What can I do with these berries and the hill? And I'm at 19 pop, and I just am going to go ahead on up to the feudal age, but oh, I don't have enough food. So we have some idle TC time here because I'm thinking I gotta get up to the feudal age quick, and you can see I'm on stone. I don't know how to do a tower rush. Really don't know a build order for it at all. But I'm like, all right, man at arms towers. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm on the way to the feudal age, ahead of red. Not that far though, and down a lot of villagers. So not good stuff here. Very bad stuff. But my thought process is, well, the last game I just got tower rushed and I died to it, and I'm like, well, let's do the same thing. These berries are super exposed. If I can, take away some of the food for red here, I see red trying to start walling this up, but that's all right. Sending everything forward, and look at that. How is that a hole? Like, really? I don't see the hole. There's no hole there. Look, but that's a hole somehow. And I need villagers forward, and I don't have villagers forward, and I'm trying to find villagers to bring forward. I don't want to bring my lumberjacks forward because I don't have enough wood to build towers if I do that. So it's a little messy, a little sloppy as I'm headed forward. I want to keep the walls open, so I went ahead and sent my one militia forward just to keep that open as long as I possibly can. Um, and just to annoy Red here, and Red not making anything. And I'm in. I'm here. Red is worried now. Red is very worried about this whole situation and immediately starts making militia. Now, when you're this close to the feudal age, I don't know if that was the right call or not. Maybe it was, but causing a lot of idle time. These militia have really paid off, even though I'm just trickling them in one at a time, which you don't want to do. But here I come, and let's see what Red can see here. So here's what Red can see. We're fighting militia v militia. Red cannot see this tower coming up. This is beautiful. If Red knew this tower was coming up, probably would have been denied. But that was the idea. I'm going to put this tower far enough away where Red cannot see the tower. And now he sees it. Nope, doesn't notice. Does not yet notice. And tower. It's going to go up. Red deletes the walls over here. I'm not sure what the plan is. Immediately pulls the villagers to come knock it down. But guess what? Instead of garrisoning my villagers, I talked about this in a previous video, I left my villagers outside to wall this up. No, I didn't get any fill kills. And maybe I could have gotten a fill kill. But I would have lost the tower. I would have lost the tower rush. Instead, I keep the tower. I keep the tower rush. And I stole his berries. So, thinking, I don't have any wood to add farms. So, what are we going to do? We are going to go ahead and we're just going to take his berries. And I head forward to drop another tower on his face. On Red's face here. Don't get the walls down, so I have to delete that one. Back off. Because, not quite good enough. It's alright. And, lose the scout for no reason there. That's bad. Yep, villagers forward to gather those berries. And I'm just going to go ahead and start my walls. I'm going to pre-wall this tower. I'm going to place this tower right where I wanted it after all. Okay, quick wall that. And, yep, because now I've got 7 villagers forward, but they're not all idle. They're actually doing things. You can see my eco is working at 70% efficiency, whereas Red over here, eco is working much less efficiently. This is all in, all game long, guys. I did not want the Italians to get to Genoese crossbowmen because I didn't want to go with skirmishers and siege because I'm not a great siege player. So, what do? We go all in, baby. All in. Tower coming up on the town center of Red. Now, I gotta deny some more resources, right? I'm not doing anything now. Red should just be able to expand back here. Now, if you look at the villager numbers, I'm behind by 4. Now, this is really bad. I've struggled to keep my town center operating this whole time. And I realize this is just not a good situation. Go ahead, add another tower. Just kind of trying to work my way around this side because I know there's gold back here, probably a mining camp on that gold. So I'm working my way around, pre-walling the towers in. And Red, smartly, I'm not doing anything with my tower rush. So Red decides to head to my base and do some damage back there. And I decide, alright, I'm going to have to go all in on gold. And I also realize, I've got no market, I've got no resource collection. To keep villagers pumping, I need gold to buy food. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the market back here eventually. And I'm also going to get rushed. Fortunately, this is not a very scary attack. If you think about it, that's not a very frightening attack. There's only 83 hit points in that whole army. But I've got nothing around my town center. He walks right underneath it, and I've got nothing there. It's unfortunate, and my reaction is pretty slow. Okay, there we go. Now I react, and uh, do I even? I think I lose. Yeah, I lose one villager there. All right, I lose a villager, and push that away. Back up here, trying to add a tower, and very well played by Red to deny this tower, or sorry, to stop my tower rush here. This is where it matters a little bit more. This is where you want to stop it. Red also heavy on gold, selling and buying its way up to the castle age. That's concerning, because I'm not even close. Not even close. I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep this tower up, win this tower war, but it's just kind of, neither of us really doing anything. And I don't know why these three villagers are just. I do know why. I'm trying to build another tower, but every time I go to build another tower, I lose the stone because I'm repairing this one. Now, my eco is an absolute atrocity. Got a whole bunch of gold miners here, a whole bunch of gold miners here. Lumberjacks running half a mile to get over here, and we're gonna go ahead and take out the scout now. Trapped in there. Oh, not trapped in there. And the scout gets away. Never mind, we're not taking that out. But Red, just about ready to click up. Red clicking up to the castle age. This is so bad. Wow. This is not where you want to be in a game. I'm down 4 villagers. My eco is kind of everywhere. And I don't realize Red's on the way to the castle age. I'm just kind of trying to make something happen. So I decided, all right, we'll go into archers. We'll make something happen with archers. Because this is, an all-in game, and I'm not even close to castle age. I've got no food production. And now we add the farms in a big hurry to get some farming in. Because, yeah, I don't have any food in. And the berries at home are used up. The berries forward are not used up yet, but working on those berries forward. And I'm making archers. Try to make some damage. I know that he's exposed back here, but I think he has archers. I've seen this archer range. I've seen an archer. I expected archers to be out and being created, but that's not what Red has gone for. So I'm just headed around to check and see with that archer, and just continuing on with this messy play style. Now I'm ahead in villagers at this point. Am I high? Well, I'll just idle some eco and do some more damage here. As my eco is still working more efficiently. Now I have more villagers, but Red reached the castle age, and I am not even close to the castle age. This is just a really bad situation to be in. I don't know why I don't keep picking away at. Okay, just getting outside of the town center range, and Red runs that villager away smartly. And I've got towers on the town center, but that's not really a concern. And I finally lose this tower war. Not sure exactly why, when, how. And now the skirmishers coming out. I need to use these archers more effectively. Got 4 archers. I could actually do something with them. And here you can see my micro skills. Yay! I'm horrible at micro. I'm a very low APM player. Not a good micro player. So I don't like to play with archers. I like to go all cavalry all the time. And this is good. Like, go ahead, idle your eco. This is great. This is what I want to see. And we get a build pick. Oh, I don't get a build pick. I needed to chase that villager in. That's so bad. Trying to get rid off this gold, and I have not realized that I've lost that tower fight just yet. And now I'm on the way to Castle Age. I bought, sold, and did some magic and got my way on the way to Castle Age. Now, elite skirmishers are out, so these archers are useless. I've got to give up this whole forward attack now because these guys walked under this tower and died. These guys found an elite skirmisher and died. I've got nothing left. So we head home. I'm going to transition immediately into Knights on Castle Age, obviously, because I am the Persians. I make knights, right? But this is bad. Red just goes ahead and drops a castle. This is not what I wanted to see. This is not how I wanted the game to play out. Okay, there's a stone. I found that. this castle will take back the front of Red's base. For Red, it will protect Red and it will unlock the Genoese crossbowman, meaning I don't have anything to deal with Red. I'm just really in trouble, and I know it. So what do? Well, all in, all the time. When you go this crazy and it didn't work, you have two choices. Mhm. Two choices. I see. Resign or keep doing it. So what are we gonna do? We got knights on the way out. We still are missing like all the upgrades on the knights. Getting the armor in, but I'm gonna now pressure the left side of the base. I knew that there was nothing on the right side of the base, so I'll just pressure around the left side of the base, around the back side of the base, and pressure this area of the base with siege. That's the idea now. And knights headed forward, trying to make something happen. Genoese crossbowmen, though, already on the way out. This is not what you want to see. And if I'd been here like 3 minutes earlier or something, I could have done some real damage. But here come the Genoese crossbowmen. These villagers just kind of hanging out, watching the battle. So, okay, now they're headed across, trying to keep villager production up and knight production, and I've got no economy. My economy is just gold. I'm just buying and selling, and that's not efficient. I'm not the Saracens. This is a really inefficient eco. This is just a horribly inefficient way to do things. And this second castle already by is it Jota? Uh, Man, tough. Fortunately, I see the Genoese crossbowmen are over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and run in and try to find something. And quick reaction there. Quick reaction. I don't find any villagers because they all left, headed over under the safety of the new castle. Genoese crossbowmen on the way over to deal with these knights. I can't believe he's already left. I should have run into that gold. And I've got to run away. Like, what am I gonna do? So I run across. I'm looking for somewhere to pressure, somewhere to hit. And I decided to take out this tower first. I think I could have left that tower maybe. Ignored that. But I'm running back in with 3 more knights, and this is my idea. Great. Take the Genoese crossbowman over here. Run back in over here with knights. Make him bounce around, get dizzy and sick, and I'm trying to make something happen. This is just not working out. I have lost one villager. I have 4 minutes and 35 seconds idle PC time. But now I'm actually up on villagers. I've made this such a mess of a game that I'm winning on villagers. It's working, guys. It's working. This all in nonsense has got has got him concerned. But I can't fight this army at all. And Sujata is just building up forces, continually building up these Genoese crossbowmen out of 2 castles, and I can't deal with it. There's nothing I can do about it. Right? So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, we're going to pressure with siege right now. Moving the siege in. Trying to make something happen with just a couple mangonels. Sujata, not adding a siege workshop just yet. This is so bad. Wow. I've really put a hurt on Sujata's eco without even really realizing it. And this is, I'm trying to find some damage, and I know he's all the way over here. So I'm trying to walk all the way around the base, and this castle protects like out here. Like it's a problem, right? Now I should have repaired this village. I have these 2 villagers forward on this gold, so I should have repaired this, but I didn't. And I'm killing more villagers, trying to keep, even though I have more idle PCs, I'm trying to keep the advantage up on villager numbers. And you can see I don't have good siege micro, not something I'm adept in. So I need, like this, unnecessary losses, not getting the kills that I need. The KD is even now. The Eco KD, though, I'm 5-1 up in the Eco KD. So just trying to make something happen. Really, really struggling. Um, Slightly up in villager count, but my base is just wide open. Look at this. It's just such a mess. And I'm going to bring these villagers forward. What am I bringing these villagers forward for? You may ask. You may wonder. And the siege micro, Not good. Although I did win that one. So, time to bring back some... Oh, wow. The dodge. I didn't realize I didn't get any hit on that. I run the Knights in just to distract, just to eat some damage. Wow. So, my KD, I'm really getting wrecked here. Oh, that's so bad. I needed to run those away. Getting wrecked in KD. The military is definitely not in my favor, and I don't think the eco is. Yeah, kind of is. So, what do when you're losing? If you're going all in and it's not working, you keep going all in, baby. And here it comes the castle drop. Now, the timing on this is just a little bit off because I'm waiting on these mangonels to go forward, and I thought I sent them forward. I hadn't. I'm trying to fix my eco a little bit back at home. Get things squared away, houses and everything down. And here I come. Here I come. And what are we gonna do? Well, go ahead and we snipe that mangonel off, and now I've got the KD positive because I've got the siege. And dropping this with villagers, and I think I'm so far behind villagers right now. I'm really not. I've actually made it happen. I've noticed this other town center with that knight that was hanging out over there, and I'm ahead in villagers now, ahead in KD, and I'm dropping a castle on this gold and all these farms. Wow. Making him move. Now, what do you do when you drop a castle on somebody's face? Well, you go to him, of course. So I sell everything. And this wasn't even part of my thought process until I dropped the castle. This castle can shoot like onto this gold mine, so I can't take that gold mine. Headed back here just to chop some wood, and headed back around here with my siege to make something happen. And I'm on the way to Imperial Age. This is great. I've got a castle in the back of his base. I've got more villagers, although they're kind of just standing around at the moment. I've got siege in his base. If all in doesn't work, guys, just keep going all in. Just keep it going. Just do the crazy stuff, you know? And get that siege snipe. And I'm not worried about these knights right now. They're just out here to snipe siege for me. That's all they're really doing. Get a nice shot in there, but ultimately fail that. Oh, but the delete trick, actually the lose it trick, works out in my favor that time. Drop 2 more villagers. 14 to 1 eco KD. This is how you do it. And I'm back in on this side. See, like I said, you go side to side to side to side and run away. Run away. I did not realize that castle was a thing. Wow. Yes, I did. Okay, I did realize that castle was a thing. So I'm thinking, oh, this is so bad. I don't realize how fragile this eco is over here for Zajota with 0 on food. I don't realize that I'm up 15 villagers. I'm like thinking I'm so far behind. So I'm just going all in. YOLO into YOLO into YOLO. Castle's coming up, protecting the base for Zajota. And I am now going to drop my archery ranges at home to protect I haven't seen the stable. This would change, my thought process a little bit, but to protect the the trebuchets as they come out here at home to protect my very fragile eco as I try to make something happen. And I look up and I realize, hey, I've got enough stone again for another castle. So what are we going to do? Well, guys, if you've already gone all in and you've dropped a castle forward and you're an imp and your opponent's not an imp, why not just, I don't know, forget about your own home base and drop another castle forward? Let's see how that works. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna go ahead and knock this area down, batter this down, and Zajota not even close to Imperial Age, just continuing to make crossbow, Genoese crossbowmen, and not doing anything with them, just shooting down this archer range. Do something with your units. This is another thing. Always, if you've got units, be doing something with them. Like this Mangano, do something, right? Headed over here to look to see what's going on. A couple skirmishers out. I think I lose those. Boink. Bringing my siege over. Here come the Genoese crossbowmen, and I'm trying to make guys out of all of these, but yeah, I do actually. Okay, so Genoese crossbow moving forward, but I'm sneaking around the back. The castle coming down in the back space. Unfortunately, unfortunately, may have gone a little too aggressive. Trying to deal with this, I lose all those, so I just go ahead and start garrisoning those and doing that just a little too aggressive. Now, some walls would have made this happen, but I didn't realize quite how far. This was just a completely blind castle. I saw nothing. And so Sajada panics. No, that castle cannot go up or else I'm dead. And forgets all these Genoese crossbowmen underneath my town center. This is so painful to watch. Now, I lose villagers, and this castle gets denied, sure. Well, for now, I went ahead and sent all these lumberjacks forward to make sure it happens. And now I'm ready. I've got my skirmishers. I've got, okay upgrades on them. Not full upgrades, not imp upgrades, but this is castle age units I'm fighting. They all just get wrecked. Wrecked, wrecked, wrecked. So bad. So castle age skirms against castle age Genoese crossbowmen. It's a good situation, and my trebs pushing through here. Sajada sees that he's lost all the units and calls the GG. If you go all in, you keep going. All in. It's all in all the time. This was a wild game. A game full of nonsense and stupid plays and horrible strategies and low elo gameplay when it's pretty low elo. 1250 is pretty low elo, but it is above average, right? Just want to throw that out there. Right around average, just above average military statistics, and let's get this back the way I like to see things. You can see, um, yeah, just not a whole lot of uh, me being ahead in the military, just so far behind. Economy, I collected more gold and turned that into other resources. Collected more stone, turned that into forward castles. Well, one forward castle and towers, and collected more food, which is the crazy part to me because I didn't start even collecting food till way into the game. Technology stats. I got an imp time. This is the game decider right here. I went imp. Sajada never got to imp. Technology, society stats. I had more villagers. I couldn't believe this at the end of the game. I could not believe this. I didn't think I had more villagers. I thought I was behind by 15, 20 villagers all game. And APM. Uh, an equally slow player to me. This was nice. This is a change. Found an equally slow player to me. I made it messy and just confused Zijada to death. So I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope this game brought a smile to your face or a groan as you watched and said, what in the world are these players doing? Don't they know how to play the game? The answer, no, of course we don't. That's why we're 1250 ELO. If we knew how to play the game, we would be so much better. All right. So I hope you got a laugh at our expense, at our stupidity, our horrible play. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.